Happy Sunday, everybody. How y'all doing? So this is the part two of what I was talking about last week with my mental health space and my depression and everything. If I'm quiet for a long period of time and nobody sees me or hear from me, it's because I'm back to gaining my peace and my sanity. And out of respect for everybody, I decided to isolate myself for a couple of days to get myself back together. Normally, I would say something, but I chose not to say nothing. So, this is why nobody has heard from me in over a week or two. I need to gain some clarity about my past relationships and my life because I noticed that my relationship with people today is not as good as I thought it would be because I keep myself distant from them so I won't get hurt. So if people try to make conversation with me, they won't get much out of me, and it's due to my past experience with my exes. I don't want to argue with nobody or disagree with anybody on any level, so that's why I stay quiet. Now, a lot of people on TikTok don't know about my past history with my friendships and relationships, so they don't understand why I am the way I am, which I explained to them. And a lot of people don't know about my depression and my anxiety attacks, anything like that. So, this is why I'm making it clear today to everybody that I need more support and I need to gain my strength back. I need to clear my head for a moment and to clear my energy. And I've been doing that for this past 2 weeks. To help me clear my energy, I will always pray and meditate. I would stay in my room for hours, listen to music, or smudge my Palo Santo and my sage. I have crystals around me. I do whatever I can to keep me balanced and keep me sane. For this past month and a half, it's been challenging, and I'm starting to see very clearly who was my real friends versus who wasn't, who was my real supporters. And when it comes to my dating life, I starting to see the type of behavior that guys was displaying to me that wasn't so good, and some of them almost messed me up emotionally and mentally. So once again, I had to step back and do what I need to do for myself. I need to start being selfish with myself more and more each and every day because I kept giving myself to people's for a long amount of time and it wasn't doing anything good for me. So, like I said, I wanted to step back for a minute and just focus on myself. I am now giving myself more self care and self love than I did before. And ever since I started doing that, my life is starting to get a little better. I am no longer in complicated relationships. I'm no longer arguing or stressed out about anybody. I might be stressed out about my life and how things is going, but I'm not stressed out about people's. And to gain more clarity, I need to start talking to the right peoples and to see where I messed up at or see where I went wrong as far as overextending myself to peoples when they're not giving me nothing in return, or offering my love and my advices and my emotional support to the wrong peoples. And that kind of messed me up, and I felt so depleted after doing that with so many people for this past 3 to 4 months. Now, where am I at today? I'm at the point in my life where I started to say okay to a lot of people's just to get rid of them, just to get rid of the conversation. I'm starting to not care about how people feel about me if it's not the positive. I don't care what people have to say about me. I no longer care about anything when it comes to anything that people say and do that's negative. If it's not positive, it doesn't concern me. So I don't, concern with bullshit. I cut a lot of things out of my life as far as dating goes. Certain situations don't need to be handled. Certain arguments don't need to be handled. So what do? I answer with an okay. God's got it. The universe got it. And if the universe got me like I think they do, I'm sure I'll be okay. I manifest all day, every day for the things that I want in my life and what I need. Um, I was so heavily concentrated on dating that I tend to forget the most important things in my life. And I stopped doing that as of, January. So now I'm back to being myself and doing what I want to do. You know, Everything's starting to look good for me again. Even if things take too long, I'm still going to think positive and still think on the bright side that things will go great for me. And financially, I'm working on that. I'm working on myself emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually. I'm getting back in touch with my spiritual side as well. So I no longer neglect that side of me. And I'm not in no rush to go back out dating. I'm not in no rush to have friends in my life. It's more better this way because at least I can do what I want to do without having to ask for people's opinions or ask to see if they want to do what I want to do. I'm doing what I want to do regardless. As far as taking a break every now and then off of social media, I've been doing that now a lot. So I'm not on social media as much as I used to be. And I'm caring for myself more than ever. So this is just this is a heads up to everybody who's been looking for me. I'm letting y'all know that I won't be on social media as much anymore, that I'm concentrating on my life and doing what makes me happy. And as far as dating goes, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. I'm fine either way. But that's what I wanted to tell y'all. So y'all stay safe out there. Continue to do what y'all need to do, and I'll see y'all next month or the end of this month. Let's see.